And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Air Podcast, man. It's Money Monday. It's going to be a call-in show. We're going to talk about one of the worst wealth killers in America. Let's get into it.
Car payments. Let's go! All right, we're back.
And we are back. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Air Podcast, regular edition. It's Money Monday, guys. As you guys know, the way that we're going to be doing things is we're going to be going live on, YouTube, Fresh and Fit for Money Mondays. And then also, I think on Fridays, if I'm not like doing a debate or something like that, we're going to also open it up for call-in show, where the first half of the show is going to be financial. So the Fresh and Fit channel, guys, basically on YouTube for now, for the time being, for the next couple months, is going to basically effectively become a financial channel, help you guys get your money up. Me and Fresh are spitballing a bunch of ideas. We can put more content on here for you guys financially based, whether it's getting your credit score up, helping you guys save money, budgeting, investing in real estate.
Cars.
I still owe you guys an episode on commercial real estate. Right now, as we speak, me and Roger are kind of finalizing all my stuff. He's doing my bookkeeping and stuff. So I want to make sure I have everything right, and I'm going to bring Roger in, and we're going to do a full episode on, my current portfolio, what's going on with that. We're sitting at about 20 to 22, 23 properties right now at the moment.
Sheesh.
With like almost 60 tenants. And I have a whole system that we're using where, I have an app that I use to keep track of all the tenants and everything. And, I want to make sure that when we do it for you guys, it's going to be super robust, super thorough. Bring Roger in here, probably do a call and answer questions for you guys. So be patient. I promise you guys are going to get it very soon. We're just making sure that we have all the bookkeeping handle on our end so that we can really come at you guys with all the information. So this channel, at least from the YouTube perspective, is going to be way more financially based for the next few months.
Yes.
If we can go and do the after hours and everything else like that later on, maybe we will. But for now, to get our thing back up, we're going to keep it financial. And then obviously everything is going to be on Rumble and on Kick, the home base. Nothing changes. You guys better get the after hours there.
But for now, we're going to do after hours on Rumble. So
Yes.
everything you
And
guys
Kick.
want, unlimited on Rumble. No bars held. Everything you want to say, we can say there because it's free speech and Rumble's the best platform. So there you go.
Yeah, so yeah, Rumble and Kick is going to have all the, Wednesday shows, special guests that are controversial, whatever. But on here, we're going to be doing the financial stuff. And, and like I said, we're going to try to bump it up for you guys, give you one short or one clip a day. And then 1 to 2 streams a week on here. Yeah. And, man, we're going to help you guys with, not being brokies. Obviously I've been doing a bunch of stuff with buying houses. I just haven't been as open about it because, for one, I got banned off Instagram. That was another pain in the ass too. So I couldn't
Aren't you back now?
I am now, but for a while I didn't post.
True.
Because we were banned for a year, and I used to post a lot of my real estate stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get back to doing that. The Instagram's been going at a pretty good rate. I did a collab with Hayden from Woman Propaganda. That's been pretty helpful. He's gonna be here in September, so that's gonna be good.
How dare you!
We'll also have Nick as well here in a couple of weeks. So it's gonna be it's up, guys. It's up. We're gonna be cooking, man. Nothing changes. Just know that our more controversial stuff's gonna have to be on Rumble and Kick.
Also, Wednesday we have Jeff Answer Brother podcast coming for After Hours and Day Show for dating.
Oh yes.
Jeff.
Yeah.
The new Kevin Samuels on the block.
Yeah, that guy. Yep.
As they say.
Yep.
But yeah, man, today's topic is close to home because, as you guys know, I'm an avid car fanatic. I love exotic cars to be exact. But at the same time, being in the car industry, being in the car business myself, going through it as well with other friends, I've seen trends where if you're not careful, if you're not actually going to be doing this the right way, it can mess up your financial future for the most part. And that means that even if you buy cars a certain way right now, you might be doing it wrong. So we spoke about this behind the scenes, but for example, Myron's standpoint is he doesn't need cars because, once again, he's home working for the most part, and his Honda was memorable, right?
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, I just love exotic cars. I always want to have a Lambo, a Ferrari, all that stuff. I did it. It was cool, but for the marketing. However, here's the issue, right? Most Americans now are paying high price for cars. Actually, they did a study, and the lowest price new car is $40K. That's insane, by the way. So that means, literally speaking, guys, you guys buying a car, $40K is the minimum for a new car. And we all say guys on the show, never buy a new car. It's just all around. Unless you're like an avid like car collector, you can get from the actual dealership allocation. But if you're not that person, forget about it. So again, there's a study that's been going around where people are suffering. They want to know, okay, how to get out of my car. I'm getting repoed. It's at an all-time high. And most Americans are, okay, cool. I have a rent payment, I have a car payment, is normal. But what's happening is the actual economy itself is shrinking. Inflation's going up, wages are staying the same, and people are getting fired. So they want to find ways to minimize their expenses. And the number one thing you can do, what most people do as well, is get rid of their car. That's the biggest thing you can do right now. However, if you have negative equity in your car, it's going to be hard to get out of it. So here's where like the silver lining is. Most people, especially here in America, want a nice car. I do too. Who doesn't? However, why do you want the car? What's it going to do for you? And what's the exit? So real quick, we got a video to play here as well, but we'll do my tweet first, right? So I made a post recently saying, okay, America's actual stats are here about the car payments. Let's open it, if you don't mind, a little bit bigger. Yeah. Can't see real quick.
Bill's mouse just died, guys. Sorry.
His mouse died?
His mouse just died,
shit.
so yeah.
All right. America's biggest wealth killer is buying cars in the finance system. The average car payment is $525 for used cars and $734 for new cars. Don't forget to add in interest. You'll more than likely spend double the price of the car. Comment below your car payment amount. So this had a lot of engagement for the finance space as well. But the average car payment is $525 for a used car. New car $734. That's a lot of money. When you add up everything for the year, let's just do the math here real quick, right? Let's say you bought a new car today at $34 by 12. That's almost $10K, and that doesn't include insurance, repairs, or any miscellaneous things that happens to your car.
Stuff, yeah.
So that's $10K basically, guys, for a new car plus your actual other expenses. Now, mind you, I've seen it where kids, about 12 years ago, right? I was wanting a BMW. Funny, I know, right? And I would see kids that are like 19, 20, the parents also with BMW. I'm like, okay, how do you acquire this car? Because he lives with his parents. How's he getting this brand new BMW? But what's happening is they work their job or live with their parents, and they're barely affording the car because they're using all the money towards car payment. And technically speaking, you're supposed to have 10% of your money into a car max. More than that, you're crazy. But they're spending.
When you say 10%, I mean as in like 10% of their savings?
Of your income.
Of your income, okay.
Yeah. So 10% of your income should go towards your car payment.
Monthly.
So
if you make $10,000 a month, you shouldn't be spending more than $1,000.
Exactly.
Wow.
But they were spending 50 or more percent of their income on cars because they live at home.
Yep.
That's a luxury they have. So you see nice cars, fellas, you don't know how they're doing it. And for the most part, people are just winging it or just live with their parents. So they can afford these cars because they live at home. Now, but for most Americans, though, what's coming next is going to be catastrophic. And I say that because markets are up and down. Crypto might go on as well. But the main thing is that your actual budget and your income itself is stationary. So you have to be smart with it and move accordingly. So number one thing you could do, guys, is get rid of your car ASAP because that might be your biggest deterrent to wealth at this point. What say you?
Well, I mean, I told you guys a couple of things, man, that you should stay away from. I think fine dining, luxury cars, just luxury items in general are all a scam. Designer clothing, all that stuff is basically.
What the?
Hey, man, I
wore it on purpose today, by the way.
Yeah,
what is on purpose today?
Okay.
It's an old Mary shirt.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, guys, fine dining, designer clothing, nice cars, it's all a scam, bro, honestly. It's, it's to purport a certain type of status or whatever. And I get a lot of you guys, what a good girls, blah, blah. But then you're going to end up making yourself broke in the long run, right? And kill your wealth, for girls. And honestly, I think going to the gym, getting in good shape, wear some like cheap clothes, you're going to look good in it because, it fits you well. And you'll probably go further with that than, spending a whole bunch of money on designer and nice cars and everything. And the other thing, too, that I think that people need to understand is that I think like Mercedes C-classes, Audi A4s, BMW 3 Series, like these cars are like what I call like the beginners, like they're entry-level luxury cars,
yeah.
Right? But the problem is that they're designed specifically for people that aren't rich yet but want to give that rich vibe. And I think it's worse let's say you make $150,000 per year. I've said this a few times on my thing, but I'll say it here too. Like, making $150,000 per year, right, is actually worse than making $50,000 per year. And I'll explain what I mean by this. What ends up happening when you make $150,000 is you have enough money to get entry-level luxury goods, right, and maybe go on a vacation here or there. You start to finally get a taste of, like, the better life.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have the discipline, though, to make that kind of money and not fully engulf themselves in this luxury life, right? At least when you're making $50K per year, you know you're a brokey a lot of the times and you can't do certain shit. You know that you can't go on multiple vacations. You know that you can't go buy a Rolex. You know you can't be buying bottles in a club like that. Yeah. You have to be far more aware of your financial limitations, which I think is good for most people because most people have a spending problem, right?
Yeah.
As well as an earning problem. But when you add the two together, it's even worse. So when you're making $50K per year, your financial limitations keep you from doing dumb things. But when you make $150K per year, $200K per year, this is a dangerous territory because you actually can't afford some of this stuff, right? But what ends up happening is you buy this nicer stuff, you get a bigger bill. Now you're on these, paying this monthly fee because you want to, be able to do certain things. And then you put yourself in perpetual debt, right? You could get yourself an entry-level Rolex. You could go ahead and get yourself a C-class Mercedes, right? Yeah. Even an E if you want to really stretch it out. And most people tend to go towards the red line of where they stand financially. And that could create a lot of problems for you as well. So for all the guys out here that are like low six-figure earners or, 200, 300, 400,000, you can still put yourself in a really bad financial predicament. They said something like 56% of people that make six figures a year, 100,000 more, still are living paycheck to paycheck. And if you're still living paycheck to paycheck while making that kind of money, a lot of the times that means that you are buying unnecessary things most of the time. You're not really, you're living in an expensive area. You're maybe spending too much money on going out. You're spending too much money on food. You're spending too much money on certain luxuries that you might not necessarily need.
Yeah.
You should be able to live on 100K, no problem.
So you describe the middle class.
Assuming you're not balling out or trying to.
Totality. That's the middle class right now.
Yeah,
and it's almost like gone because they're priced out. At this point, you said it. The luxury items that they bought, houses that they bought were next level, but lifestyle, obviously inflation is a real thing.
And there's a reason why they have certain tiers, guys. There's a reason why there's a 3 Series BMW versus the 7 Series, right? There's a reason why there's a C-Class Mercedes versus the S. Like, they're trying to hit as many people as they can, and a lot of the times what ends up happening is when people buy that C-Class, like, that's them maxed out on the amount of money that they qualify for to get that loan, right, for that car. Mm-hmm. So they do this on purpose to bring in as many people as possible to make these car payments because they make the money off the payments, not necessarily off of, they make money if you buy cash as well, but they would prefer for you to finance for obvious reasons.
To your point, this is the actual wealth killer here. So most car dealerships don't sell cars. You know what they sell?
Contracts, yeah.
Finance, sure. Fellas. Yeah. So that means you're not really buying a car. You're buying the actual agreement for leasing or financing from the dealership. Normally it's owner financing or in-house financing for them so they get the best terms for themselves, not for you. But that means basically, guys, let's say you go to a dealership, right? You want to pay cash for a car. They'd be like, we don't really want cash because they know if they sell you cash, they don't make money off the finance. However, they're going to say, we can give you a better deal if you just finance. We'll lower the monthly payment. We'll lower this and that, lower the price of the car. Just get into a finance deal. And that's what it's funny because, I didn't know this going into the game, how American system works for cars, but that's why they make most of their money. So the average American's like, oh, I can get a lower car payment. I'll go do it. But smart people understand it's the exit that matters. So my mentor, Pedro McAdemy, talks about this all the time. When you look at a car contract or car deal yourself, look at the exit. How do I get this car in 2 to 3 years if I get bored of the car, right? And what happens is people buy the car and they get bored of it and they say, oh shit, I need a new car. What do they do? Go to the dealership again, probably same one or a higher one, trade in that car for the new car, but then they add on what? Negative equity to that car. So mind you, they have their old car, not paid off in full yet. They have negative equity in this car. They want a new one. Let's say they got a BMW 3 Series. They want 7 Series. Go back to BMW, trade in this 3 Series for 7 Series, and they add on a negative equity into this car. So now you have multiple issues because you're paying interest on this high-ass loan and negative equity as well, which means you're going to have multiple points of contention because let's say you got to save money for your assets. How do you do this? Because you're paying interest and a high car payment for a car that's burdened with high equity. So this is where I say all the time, guys, you got to look at these deals as, for example, what they are. Not for the car, because we're all emotional when we go buy cars. Oh, I want this car. It's my dream car, bro. I'll pay anything for it. I was there. I did it too. But looking back on it, you got to move smarter. So the end all be all, guys, is that when you go to buy a car, especially nowadays, well, first of all, you shouldn't buy a car now anyway. You should wait until after this shit happens with the rates, with the feds. But if you're going to buy a car, look at the contract. If I pay this car off, how much interest am I going to pay for this entire term? And funny enough, if you look at the actual terms of this agreement, you pay most of the time, you're paying double for the car when it's all said and done. So it's a bad bet because most people should pay their cars off in cash, but most people can't because obviously it's a lot of money. So what happens is, let's say there's two cars, right? One car is for, I don't know, $5K, right? But you only have like, let's say $3K. But the other car for $10K, that's nicer, right? Lower mileage, newer car. You're like, all right, cool. The $10K seems better. And they say, you know what? Just put that $3K down, get a $10K car, and drive off. You're good. But they don't tell you that, like, the car for $5K that you would have got, you only owe $2K on it, a little bit of interest. You'd be done within that year or so, and you're good to go. But $10K, if you lose your job, you know, if you get sick, if you end up not working as much as possible, you might lose your car and get repoed, right? And they don't care because they're going to take it back, sell it to somebody else. So this whole thing is made towards finance more than the car itself, which is why, to me, you're not really buying a car, you're buying an actual rental or a lease, if that makes sense, because the car isn't yours. If you don't make all your payments, they just take it back and sell it to somebody else. So for Americans, even for myself as well, I just think that, like, right now, there's not a lot of education on cars itself, and most people get into these things because they don't know better. I didn't know better. Now I know way better than I did before. I'm making excellent deals now, and my friends are as well. So I just felt the burden of sharing this with you guys because, to me, if I can save one person from making this bad mistake with their finances and ruin their actual wealth, then, you know, we did our job here. But Myron's a good example because Myron just focuses on real estate, working, and you still have your old Honda, right?
Yeah, I still have it. I never drive it, but you know, I have it if I need it. I look, man. I think you know, I get it. Some people want a nice car. They want to be taken seriously. They want to be able to say, look, I'm of a certain status, right? But I think, especially if you like live in a major city area and you don't need a car, you don't need it.
Yeah.
You know, then obviously, you know, stay away from it. But if you're driving a lot, right, and you need a car because you drive all the time and you don't want to put wear and tear, or you got an old non-reliable car, that's fine. But I would always say, like, I think the best thing to do is just buy like a cheaper Honda or some type of Japanese car, 4-cylinder, that's good on gas, and buy it cash, own it, right, and don't have to worry about a car payment because car payments are a pain, man.
So let me tell you a story that happened to me actually a couple months ago, right? Remember I used to wear those big ass monkey chains and you know, the big watch, and I was like, I'm that nigga, right?
Yeah.
No, I was not. Yeah. Actually, what it was a dummy. So, you know, I met some billionaires that we both know, and they don't show their wealth like that. They pretty much just have a paid off house, paid off cars, and they just put money towards their businesses. They don't spend money, you know, stupidly. They don't show it because, quite frankly, people don't need to know your business. But, you know, obviously social media world, marketing, I did some stuff. But they spoke to me, listen, bro, we love you, bro, but you gotta work on some shit, bro, because this is some dumb shit. And I listened. You know, I sold a lot of stuff, got rid of all that wah. And what happened was I was happier having less. Way happier because, again, what makes you happy? Not what you have. It's who you are. So, all in all, if billionaires can do this successfully, why can't you guys watching as well? Because you don't need all this shit, man. You really don't. And you're a good example of that because you don't have much shit either. So
yeah, I mean, I think being a minimalist is like really one of the best things you could do because when you own a lot of things, what ends up happening is you start getting like stressed out. You know, you start to be like, oh, I got this car. Why can't I get this one? Oh, I want to be a collector now. Oh, I want to do this. So, you know, attaching yourself to materialistic things the problem is that you're never going to be satisfied. You're going to want to buy a new thing. You're going to want to get whatever, right? You know, like myself, I'll give you guys an example. So, like, I bought an AP and I bought 2 Rolexes, right? And I was like, oh, you know, I want to get this next Rolex. But then I had to stop myself. I was like, wait.
Why do you need this?
Why the fuck do I need this?
Yeah.
Right? I wanted to go get the Arab dial, I wanted to get an Arab dial, a Rolex Presidential, the blue face one, right? Which is worth like 100-some thousand. I was like, holy shit. But, you know, I didn't get it. And I'm glad that I didn't because I could have, I used that money instead to invest in real estate. But I had to stop my stupidity for a second to say, whoa, hold the gun. Now I still have the Rolexes that I bought, right? And thankfully all of them appreciated, because I bought like very plain gens. I got a Pepsi Rolex, and I have the Coral Red Oyster Perpetual, and then I have the AP Blackface. But I bought watches, even though it was like some nigga shit. I bought watches that I knew would hold value, right? Yeah. APs and certain pieces of Rolex
right now,
and they're up, right? So I'm up on all of them. But yes, that is the presidential. Yeah, the presidential day is yeah. That's what I was gonna get. Yep, that's precisely it. That is precisely it.
That's just clean.
That was the Arab Dial one. That's what I was gonna get.
That's clean, bro.
Yeah, it's very nice. But look, I had to say, stop being a fucking idiot, right? I had to stop. So, and I was like, no, I just didn't do it. And I took that money and I saved it anyway, and I think I ended up buying like a property instead.
Nice.
But yeah, dude, like the problem with material things is like you always want to get more and more and more, and it creates issues. So, you get one nice watch, you're like, I want to get this one, I want to collect, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like, does it really benefit you? Very rarely does buying these luxury items actually make you money back, right?
Yeah.
You have to be very good at what you do. You have to buy certain pieces. And then the other thing too is like, let's say you get robbed, right? You make yourself a target for no reason. Remember, I'll never forget, every time we went to London, we couldn't wear Rolexes, bro. I remember I was there with Justin Waller and Fresh and shit like that, and everywhere we went, Sterling was there with us. None of us wore Rolexes in London because there's like a whole Rolex crew that robs people. So, do you really want to make yourself a target, right, for everything? So, look, I think I have one nice watch maybe that, is going to appreciate a very good plain Jane that is going to hold value, maybe a Submariner or something like that. Basic is fine for special events. But in general, man, like luxury items are a scam, dude. They really are a scam. And fine dining, too, is another scam. Komodo and Nobu and all these other fancy places, once a year, whatever, for a birthday. But, dude, realistically speaking, is the food really that great? No, it's not.
Well, hold on. Let me. Where's this?
They're really not, bro.
Nope.
Hold on. The food is amazing, but it's bad for you. This is what I'll say though. For every birthday, a celebration, client, you could go Komodo sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, that shit trash.
But no, you're right. Fine dining is a scam,
and we know who owns it too, which makes it even worse.
Bro, I can find better food in Little Haiti, bro.
But just to answer your point real quick.
Ruben's a Zionist.
He is?
What?
Every single time, bro.
It's a comedy skit.
Hey, man.
We're comedians.
Yeah. So back to cars. So yeah. The point is that like people that are actually up there in the wealth class, they move differently, and the more I watch them, the more I see them how they move. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I see why you do what you do, because now I'm here. It's kind of like I see why you do what you do. But for people watching this show, right? Look at it this way: cars can destroy your wealth, 100%. And you buy the wrong car, you're cooked. Actually, there's a video you could bring up real quick to kind of illustrate this in more detail. But this video is from this Humphrey. Shout out to him. Here we go.
I think you said it right the first time. Yeah.
Humphrey?
This is the biggest wealth killer that nobody talks about, and no, it's not your daily coffee. It's actually the car payment and spending money on cars. More than ever, record shares of Americans are paying over $1,000 or more on monthly car payments. And I think a lot of this is driven by status. Everyone wants to appear that they're successful, and cars represent that. When it comes to the true cost of owning a car, even on a 2023 Honda Civic, the true cost to own over 5 years is $42,000 or over $8,000 a year. When you're young, try to keep your car payments less than 10 to 15% of your gross monthly paycheck. Let me know what your car payment is in the comments. This is the biggest wealth killer that nobody talks about.
The average car payment, you said, is what, something in America?
Well, this is actually lowered. His might be more accurate than mine. Because keep in mind, they don't account for actually all luxury cars, just cars in general.
Yeah. I'm going, yeah.
But the car market, people buy luxury because they want to look good. So this actually might be the actual price of $1,000.
Well, for luxury, but I'm saying for the average car payment, just for anybody, is $525.
Yeah, $530.
That's still ridiculously high. And the average American doesn't even have $500. Doesn't have the ability to cover $500 expense. The average American.
$1,000 in savings.
Yeah.
So imagine just trying to get ahead now in your life.
Yeah.
You put it towards the car. It's going to kill all your wealth.
You're making every single payment like by the skin of your teeth, man.
I remember we were in. Was it Romania? I remember we were in Romania. We just got paid. I was like, yeah, this is great, bro. Right? And then I saw a withdrawal. I was like, nigga, what?
Really, nigga?
This is payday. What the fuck? It was my car payment. Nigga, bro, when I got that payment, bro, taken out, I was like, I was like, dog, this is expensive. I'm not driving the car right now. We're in Romania doing this shit with Andrew.
Yeah,
and I can't even enjoy the car.
Yeah.
So, guys, mental clarity as well, as freedom is the best ever because again, you can focus on putting your energy towards
How much
business,
was it?
towards work. You really want to know?
I mean, I think they might be able to learn.
Really, nigga?
You could tell them.
All right, bro. It's pretty steep though.
We gave
This was the big boy Lambo.
What kind of Lambo? Was it the SVJ one back then?
Yeah. This was
Did you have that back then?
yeah.
I gotta know.
I had it for a while, but I had to. But this one was. Yo, you really want to know the payment, bro?
Yes.
Yo,
I mean,
chat.
I think they can learn.
If we get how much likes on the video? Cause this is tough,
Got
bro.
about 3,000 of these guys in here watching between the different
11
platforms.
likes on YouTube, unacceptable.
Nah. We need at least.
Oh yeah, guys, we're also gonna open up the phone lines.
Yeah.
We're keeping the part where we talk to you, the monologue part of our thing, low, and then we're gonna open it up for Q&A for you guys as well.
Yeah, bro. We need at least 500 likes, man.
Yeah, let's get 1,000, bro.
1,000 likes, bro. Then I'll say it, and I'll tell you guys what happened with that Lambo, actually. But yeah, man. So all in all, fellas, just from my experience and from what I've seen in the marketplace, working with dealerships around South Florida, around the world, yeah, cars are a bad bet because it's finance, fellas. You just finance the interest and the car, but let's be honest here. Who pays off their car in full? Who does that? Nobody. You either lose your job, get repoed, or you change cars and you level up to a different car. But again, interest. Look, you know what? I'll give you a good example. One car, right, is worth.
We should open up the phone lines, right?
We should, yeah.
Yeah, open up the phone
So
lines.
one car is worth 3 problems, right? So think of it this way: if I have 3 cars, I have how many problems?
3.
No, 9. Because 3. No, sorry. Because remember, it's 3 cars.
Yeah. So it'd be 9 problems.
Each car has 3 problems in itself: electrical, engine, and miscellaneous, right? So your car also is going to have issues, which means over time, those issues are going to cost money, plus insurance, plus car payment. You're paying way more than the car costs. So let's say a car costs you $30K, $40K. No, it's going to cost you at least in that year $10 to $15K minimum. So that's just like people don't say it because they don't understand how it works. But like cars, fellas, it's a fucking hole. I've been there. So not I'm free, but I've been there.
Do you get the 1,000 likes you want so you can tell them what you paid?
Let's see.
Bro, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, but the more you know, the better, man. And the more knowledge you guys
Bro,
learn
if
from
I was
us.
I'd be pissed off if I was paying $1,000 a month
Yeah,
for a car. Even me at this point, I'd be like if I
getting
just look
there.
at it like it's a robbery. Like what the hell?
I'm getting there.
Especially since I don't drive, so it's like
We're at 500 likes, so almost there, but
1,000 inches.
not quite.
1,000. You guys see how much Fresh was paid monthly for his cars? Because I don't even know, honestly.
But guys, phone lines are open, right, Bills?
Yes, they are.
Cool.
All right, phone lines are open. 646 guys 490-0394. Again, to call into the show 646-490-0394. Call in with any questions you guys got on real estate, cars, financing, credit, any of that stuff. Index funds, cryptocurrency, whatever you guys want. Actually, matter of fact, we got Charlie Miguel coming in about a week and a half. Right?
Yeah, for crypto.
So
Also, what's your car payment, fellas? What are you paying a month for your car? 0, 200, 1,000. What's your actual car payment?
Yep. So, yeah, guys, smash the like button so we can go ahead and get Fresh's, so you guys can find out what his car payment was back then. You had 2 Lambos at that time?
No one.
1? Okay.
Yeah.
What did you have? Which one?
SVJ. My dream car, so to speak. It was cool.
Isn't that like $1 million car?
You said it was cool? Yo, that was your dream car? You just said it was cool?
Yeah, it was, it was a lot. But that was the height of the market when it was like booming. People were going crazy. Yeah.
You bought it for how much?
Well, remember, I
You
didn't
got
put
it at a good price, did you?
I didn't pay the full car off, so I just put money down and I had the car.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah.
Damn. All right, guys, smash that like button so you guys can go ahead and get figure that out. But yeah,
All right,
646 490.
560, 500 car payment. Okay. 445.
Damn, bro.
330. I'm telling you, bro. A lot of this is happening under the radar because people aren't aware of what's happening. And before you know it, you're losing money.
Bro, why y'all paying so much?
In investments, in assets, and even if yourself spending money on things that you want to spend money on rather than a car. But it's like,
wow,
it's tough, bro.
That's wild, man.
We did a call with Yusuf, a Zoom call with Yusuf for Castle Club. Yo, you should have heard the calls in there, bro. Like, it was like negative equity after negative equity. It was bad. People were like losing their cars, getting repossessed, houses and shit like that. Because money's just draining from people's pockets. They don't know why. Well, Your car payment, bro. Your cars.
Absolutely nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Phone lines?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
And as you guys know, if you want to cut the phone lines, just put the last 4 digits of your number, super chat in, and we'll get you to the front. Let's go ahead and get the first person on the line.
8003, you are up. 8003, you are up.
Yo, what's going on, Fresh and Fit?
Yo,
What's up, bro?
what's your question?
So I'm currently in college. I'm going for accounting. I'm in a pretty good financial spot where I'm not paying for my car. My college is basically free. And I'm just wondering, what should I do at 20 years old to increase my income?
Do you have a job?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I have a landscaping business, and then I also do Taco Bell on the side with an accounting internship.
All right. How much does your landscaping business earn you?
Right around 300 a week.
Okay, so
It's a
you
small business.
you landscape for people, or do you do it all yourself? I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you make 300 a week doing that, and then you said you do something with Taco Bell.
Oh, yeah. I just work there part-time, maybe like 10 hours, 15 hours a week if I'm not getting clients to do work for. And then my internship is going to pay me about like $400 or $500 a week, and then Taco Bell like 200.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like you got a diverse panel right there of jobs that you have. I mean, realistically speaking, bro, I would say, is your coursework very difficult, or is your course load hard, or do you have a lot of free time?
I would say I have about 30 hours of free time. I forgot what show you guys did, but I calculated how much free time I had in my day. I think it was with Brandon Carter.
Probably Brandon,
and
yeah.
I have
Yeah, Brandon.
30 extra hours. So I'm just sitting there. I'm like, shit, what can I be doing within these 30 hours to
Yeah,
increase my skill set, increase my income? Been looking for mentors as well.
Yeah, I mean, I would say, bro, whichever of the three that you prefer to do, obviously do that the most and see what you can do it. But obviously, one of them is contingent upon having clients with like their landscaping stuff. I would say maybe if you want, you could drop the Taco Bell, and instead of doing the Taco Bell, you do like Uber or Uber Eats or something like that. Because the good thing about that is like you could kind of do it on your time. So like, you can go ahead and clock in and work with Uber for a couple hours in between classes, whatever. So it'll give you a little bit more flexibility to kind of work on your time when you're not working. So that's an option. But I mean, I would say right now, dude, you're just in school, going to class, work as many hours as you can, fill up that calendar, and save that money as much as you can, and hopefully you graduate with college. And you said you're on a scholarship, right? You're not like going to be in debt or anything, or?
Yeah, no doubt. I'm in SUNY, so it's all paid for by the state.
Yeah, man. So at this point, bro, it's really about getting out of school with as much money as you can saved.
Awesome, thank you. And then like a little side question, my bad, bro. I know you got other callers on the line. So real estate is also something I'm looking into. Getting into my first property. How would you say I should do that? Should I create like a savings goal, do an FHA loan as well?
That's gonna be very contingent upon where you decide you want to live. I mean, if you're at SUNY, I'm assuming you're in, somewhere in the state of New York.
Yes, sir.
You got to ask yourself, do you want to, be tied to New York, with a real estate property, at least for 1 year, especially if you do FHA.
Mm-hmm. I know the taxes here are pretty high compared to other places.
Very high.
But I'm currently in Rochester, New York, and it's growing as a market for real estate right now. Everything's heating up, but I was also looking at Maryland as well.
What's the average home in Rochester go for? There ain't nothing up there, so it might be cheap. What's the average home in Rochester right now?
I believe around 300,000. It's really not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you're cool with living in it for a year, right, and getting your and then renting it out, you can get either a duplex or get yourself a single family home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath is the standard. Obviously a single family home is going to be cheaper than getting a duplex or a triplex. But, I always tell people to go for the duplex or the triplex so that you can at least make some money that first year that you're in there, or live for free. Because if you do the FHA loan, it's going to cost more. But, if you do the FHA loan with a duplex or triplex, yes, it's going to cost more. But hopefully you having tenants in there is going to offset that, where you're either A, breaking even, or B, making a profit, or C, losing just a little bit of money. So you'll live damn near for free. So it's worth it. And then for that year that you're in there, where you're living at a reduced or a free price or even cash flowing, you're able to save up your money and pick up your next house. So if you can, save up as much as you can and try to get yourself a duplex or a triplex. If not, then get yourself a single family home, and you can use the FHA loan to do that. So yeah, just save that money, bro, so that when you graduate from school, you can pick up a house.
Right. Thank you, bro. Shout out Fresh and Fit, man.
No problem, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, you too.
All right. Normally, I'd be against investing in New York, but Rochester, man, I've been up there once. It's nothing up there, dude. It's way up north. So,
by the way, Ross donated 50 subs to the show.
Oh, shout out to Raj. Appreciate you, my friend.
Also, investor as well in real estate. Shout out to him. Smart guy.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of houses off the advice we gave. All right, again, guys, 646-490-0394 is the number to call into the show. If you want to skip the phone lines, go ahead and put the last 4 digits of your number when you super chat in, and we'll get you in. But who's up next?
5156, you are up. 5156, you are up.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you, man. Hit us with your question.
Yeah, just a quick question. The Zoom call from yesterday is not on Castle Club, so where I can watch the replay?
Oh, Noble needs to post it. I told him today this morning, so he didn't
Thank
post
you for letting us know.
Thanks,
we'll
brother,
let
for
Noble
doing
know
that.
as soon as he comes. Is Noble here? No. All right, we'll take care of you and put that in there, bro.
Yo,
Thank you for letting us know.
Fire call, though, bro. We got you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Take it easy.
Yeah, guys, Zoom calls have a lot of sauce, man. You get personal help as well as information that's not good for YouTube, because certain shit I can't say because it's confidential, but, behind the scenes, we could kind of give you some hints, more hints there. How things actually work.
Did it hit the 1,000 likes yet? No?
Let's see.
Guys, smash that like button if you guys want to know what Fresh is paying for his Lambos.
I think Myron wants to know more than Brian.
Yeah,
I think I have an idea, honestly, but it's more, we need to get our engagement up.
Give me a ballpark.
It's probably like 20,000, 30,000 a month easily.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, bro, easily.
I don't think
Probably
you'll
paying
spend
that.
Oh shit!
Bro, I'll be...
You'll spend like, I say 4K,
Nigga.
5K, 4K, 5K.
I'll
Damn.
be... Bruh.
I say 4K, 5K.
Yo, Myron,
That little?
what you take Fresh for?
Hold
Wait,
on,
he said
hold on.
that little.
Little.
Nigga, you know who I am, nigga?
Oh my bad.
My bad, big dog.
My bad,
Yeah,
big
20,
dog.
30,000, yeah.
My bad, big
I'm
dog.
counting all the cars he had at
My
the time.
bad,
There was a time
big
where this dude
dog.
had like 5 cars, bro, at one time.
Okay, he's going to upload the Zoom call now, Noble.
Yeah, like
This Jeep, man.
20 and 30K, man, is like easily. Because I remember when Fresh had like 5, 6 cars, bro. At one time, like
I remember.
a
Yo.
Lambo, 2 Lambos,
Talk about
a Mercedes,
nigga shit, bro. I did the most nigga shit possible.
Rolls Royce.
But I learned a lot too,
Are you talking all cars or just one car? One Lambo?
I'm talking about one car.
What the fuck, Fresh? God damn,
Wait,
nigga.
Myron, that's still the same number of a guest? Still like the same ballpark you have with one car?
I think the SVJ is probably like somewhere between 10 and 30,000 a month, probably. Yeah, easily.
Shit. God damn.
That's what I'm estimating. If I recall, I don't know.
Cheese on bread.
Cheese
No
on
way,
bread.
bro.
Was it more than that, or was it less? I'm going
All I'm gonna say is
10 to 30.
there's game incoming. You guys will know because
Smash the fucking
I
button.
love you guys, man.
Like
All right.
the video.
We love you guys, man.
Who's up next on the list?
So it's coming.
Like the video. 8970, you are up. 8970, you are up.
All right, 8970.
Que lo que Fresh, que lo que Myron.
Que
Yo,
lo
what's up,
que,
man?
papo?
Dímelo, papi, que lo que
I know Fresh
tigre.
loves saying that shit. So I got 2 questions, one for Fresh and then one for Myron. But the one for Fresh. So, bro, I ended up getting in a little accident with my my baby. It was a 2005 Acura RL.
You what?
Now I'm actually looking into getting an upgrade. I want to upgrade from that, and I see a 2006 Mercedes CLS 500. What are your thoughts on that?
So, question for you, brother. Do you
Yes,
have the
sir.
car paid off, the current one?
Oh, yes. So let me give you more details on that
Yes.
Acura. So it was all paid off. Tell me why the person at Navy Federal hit me up with like 17% interest rate. Man, he got me good. But I paid that off. My credit went up thanks to Myron's plans on Money Monday.
Awesome. Pay your credit.
CLS is not
Yeah,
a cheap
so-
car, bro. How much
Yeah.
do you make per year?
yeah.
So, okay, so this is going to be part 2 with Myron's question. So I called him the other day about my bartending. This is Myron's favorite bartender over here in D.C. My name is Jervin.
Okay, yeah.
And you gave me some good advice, Myron, but I kind of wanted a little bit more detail, but my dumb ass didn't know how to give you a question because it was my first time calling in. But that's part of the second question I wanted to ask.
Okay.
So first thing first, bro.
Yeah.
Let's keep this very baseline, and we'll do an actual play out of this if you got this car, right? So let's say you take this Acura, right? And then you go to dealership for the Mercedes, right? Do you know your value of your Acura right now, even though it's hit?
The value of the Acura I paid when I bought it was like 14K.
Okay, but
And I put I only put maybe like 15,000 miles. So I want to say, and I was a second owner, so I want to say maybe the car. I didn't check it on Kelly.
No.
I
It's
don't
not
want to just give you
maybe
some
or
bullshit answer.
assume is what it is. Also, did you mention your car was hit before?
No, it wasn't hit. It was the accident that I got into. The guy jumped right with his truck and his tow hook. It was more damage than the car could be replaced. So I ended up paying the car off with the wage gap.
Oh, hold on. So you're telling me that the car was damaged, you fixed it, and paid off in full?
No. So the car was damaged. It was complete total loss, and they gave me the money, and I ended up paying the whole vehicle off, and now I'm looking for another car.
Got
It's been 3 months since I've been looking for a car, and I'm paying like $3,000 for Uber.
So now you have no car at all. You just have the money from the car.
Yeah. Right now I've been
Got it. Okay,
walking
cool.
to work, walking to the bar that's right next to my house.
Perfect.
I'm a professional
So
bartender.
here's what I'm gonna say,
Wait,
bro.
how much money do you have though?
Yep.
So I have 2,000. But that's another thing that I don't know if I want to put in that money or if I want to continue try to build up my credit.
Yeah, bro. So here's the issue, right?
Wait, how much do you make a month?
Yes, sir.
How much do you make a month?
A month. I want to say I'm making about 2,800. Roughly no more than 3,200.
Bro, you have no business buying a Mercedes, bro. You're fucking poor.
Yes.
What's wrong with you?
Hold on.
But
Hold on, no. You just got to tell me straight up.
listen.
No.
Nigga. Why are you even buying a car?
Wait, hold on.
You make not even $3K a month.
He can get a car, but hold on. Hear me out.
Okay, so Myron, let me just say this. So Myron, that's also what I wanted to tell you. So roughly a year, I make about 33,000 per year. That's not including my tip. My tip will roughly. I'm a very good, skillful bartender, so.
Bro,
roughly with tips, I make
this
about
is literally what I was
25,000.
talking about before, bro. Like, yo, you're living way. You're no, bro, no.
Hold on.
and-
Caller. Let me just finish real quick, right? So you want to buy a
Yes, sir.
Mercedes? I'm all for it, bro. You should have a Mercedes. However, let's do the math here, right? So let's say you got this Mercedes.
Yeah.
Fresh being
right?
too nice with this
No,
nigga, bro.
hold on. I'm about to lay it out for him right now. Your insurance is going to be probably $300 plus. I guarantee you for a Mercedes, right?
Right.
That's one thing.
Right.
Two,
Yeah.
you're going to have a car payment for sure. That's going to average between, we said earlier, between $700 to $1,000 plus, right? And then your credit sucks, bro. Interest is going to be out the wazoo. So let's add this all together for monthly payment. You're going to spend on this Mercedes monthly. You know how much you're going to spend, bro? At least $1,500. You don't make that much money.
Okay.
Also, economy is down. Things are bad. Tips are going to be no bueno because at some point, bro, they're going to say, oh, well, you know, I want to eat, but I don't want to tip because I don't have money in my account. So tips are good to, go for it. But right now, bro, the economy sucks, bro. So cutting on tips is going to be an L. So do the math there, bro. If you got to spend $1,500 a month for a car, for what you make, bro, it doesn't add up. So you're going to be car poor, bro. So in this respect, you could buy the car, bro, but like, you're going to be fucked. Keeping it real.
Yes, and I agree with you. 100% I agree with you. But I wanted to just also bring up the car is worth maybe $9,000. I know that the repairs and everything like that, and I will be driving this car on the weekends because I'm very humble enough to walk to work, save my money. Thank God Myron has that plan. I am debt free. So that's why the only reason why I was looking at a Mercedes, just because that stupid line, I deserve a car. I understand.
Bro, you're fucking poor.
Yo.
Look, bro,
Exactly,
I'm going to be very honest with you, bro. You're fucking stupid for even thinking about getting a Mercedes when you make $3,000 a month. Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking dumb? Like, and I gotta give you this fucking, I gotta give this to you very raw and tough now because you're fucking delusional if you think you're gonna go ahead and get a CLS, which is a very expensive vehicle, by the way, and be able to afford it on making $3K a month. My friend, you need to focus on making more money, not any fucking cars.
Also, $9K means the car
and then also keep in mind that you're in a service industry that's contingent upon the economy being good. People go out and drink when they have money, okay? Right now is not a time for you to be buying liabilities like this when you can seriously be putting yourself in a very bad situation financially. Because remember, bro, you have a job where the bar can get rid of you anytime. People might not necessarily hire you. So what are you going to do?
I do a little side business where I do.
And you live in an expensive area. The DMV area is not cheap. So, dude, you need
No,
to
it's not.
you need to seriously like reconsider what you're doing here, man. Like, you got to ask yourself, do you need this car? The answer is probably no.
Bro, CLS
you probably get by with
for $9K
with a cheaper car, man.
It has probably has damages,
Yes,
bro. Gotta have issues,
And I
bro.
agree
And
with
not
you,
only
Myron. I agree with you because I would buy my sister's
it's a German car.
I'm very humble to do
It's
that.
a German car. Every time he goes to mechanic, it's going to be sky high in prices because getting Mercedes or a BMW service or anything else like that, everything is going to be triple X.
Mercedes maintenance bill for a used Mercedes, let me tell you, brother, is between 1,000 to 10,000. And you know what? Hold on.
Yeah.
You know why it's so big the range? Because let's say it's mechanical, one thing, but electrical. So, bro, this car can cost you way more than 9K if it's actually 9K. And if it's 9K, bro,
something's wrong with it.
Has issues, bro. I
Yeah,
guarantee
it's gonna
you.
have issues, bro.
Those cars go between 13 to 16K minimum. So
Yeah, bro.
that shit has
And
issues, bro.
I do have background. I was certified. I went
Nigga,
to
we don't care,
Universal
bro.
Technical
Nigga, we don't care. You can't afford the car, bro.
Institution
We don't
for
care.
Mercedes.
Bro.
Yo, you can't afford the car, bro.
Don't buy it, bro.
You don't buy it. You can't afford the car, bro.
Okay.
Like,
No, and I appreciate that. So now my second question for you, Myron, and maybe Fresh, you can help us out.
What I would
the other
say,
day,
instead of you focusing on buying a
sorry.
Mercedes, you need to make more money, bro. And $3,000 a month is unacceptable. You're basically poor, bro. If I'm being honest.
Yes.
Living in DC, making $3,000 a month. Come on, man. How many hours a week are you working?
And then I'm working at roughly. I'm trying to get more than 40. There's no. I don't work nothing less than 32. And then if I pick up some bartending events that I have on the side, I charge no more than at least $3,000 to $8,000 just for that little event, depending on how many
Mercedes
people.
my ass, bro.
Mercedes, bro.
Yo,
yeah, and what makes it worse is that you live in a very high. Bro, I go to DC all the time, bro. Every time I go there to go do Timcast, so I'm very familiar with that area. You know, I see what the cost of anything is over there, bro. You don't live in a cheap area, dude. Like, you know, $3K a month is
and
nothing.
I'm blessed that so I broke up with my baby mama, and like Myron says, those ghetto bitches. I ended up falling
you
for
got
that.
kids too?
But I live with my parents, and they charge me $800 a month.
There you go. I knew something was.
So
That's why.
they really helped me out. I'm really saving my money, and like I said, thanks to Myron's plans, it's been helping me out a lot.
That's what. Now I know why. Now I know why he even thought about. Hold on, I was trying to figure out why the hell would he try to get a CLS?
Caller.
You live with his parents. Yeah.
We just told you pre-show. This is the what? #1 wealth killer of Americans. Dude, the interest, the finance, everything is gonna fuck you, bro. Like, dude, you don't understand, bro. This is gonna kill your wealth, bro. Whatever money you're saving your parents, bro, is great, dude.
He's gonna spend it.
It's gonna be
if you ever want to leave, you'll never be able to leave. You'll have to continuously mooch off your parents. How old are you, dude?
I just turned 32 this August.
Bro.
Oh my!
Yeah, bro. 32 years old, making $3,000 a month, bro. Bro, this is a come to Jesus moment, bro. You need look, dude. You're 32 years old. You're making $3K a month. You live with your parents. You have no skills, right? Bartending, I would have considered like a high income skill. Like, my friend, you need to reassess your entire life right now, because what you do over the next 3 to 5 years is going to dictate whether you are poor for the rest of your life, or if you're going to get to a point where you won't be poor. And making bad decisions like this, where you have a child, you're living with your parents, you have no skills, and then trying to buy a Mercedes off of that, right? Because just because you can afford the Mercedes doesn't mean you'll be able to deal with the maintenance and everything else. Because I'll tell you this, bro, the maintenance for a Mercedes or a BMW or any German car for that matter is going to make you broke immediately. Bro, you need to focus on making more money. Like, you need to cut down any type of liabilities down to zero.
Caller, if you got fired from your job, bro, what would you do right now?
What was that? I'm sorry, I was talking.
You said you got fired from your job. What would you do? And before you answer that, how much money do you have saved right now? Total?
Well, to save in total, no. I just have $2,000 and going up a little bit here and there, because I have other bills and I'm trying to help out. But just roughly $2,000.
If you got fired from your job, what would you do right now?
Nigga said put that shit to the kid. Put that shit to your kid, not your car, nigga.
If you got fired from your job, what would you do right now?
So that was the second question that I wanted to ask you guys. So I am a professional bartender, but I do have background with cars. What do you think about service advisor? I know Myron told me about the CDL, the truck driving, And to be completely honest with you, I'm not interested in that. But the service advisor, I'm a little intimidated about that. But I'm a very persuasive person, so I don't know. What do you think about that, my friend? I have no idea.
There's no tips there, bro.
You know.
Yo, there's no tips. You're a slave to dealership, bro, and you're hoping and praying you don't get fired, dude. Salesforce, one of the largest sales companies in America, laid off 4K people recently. Guys, 4K people got laid off. Mind you, there's more layoffs happening as we go along. So, brother, this is not a joke. It's not a replay. This is real life, bro. If you lose your job today, bro, you're fucked. So this car,
honestly, the only reason you're not living on the street right now is because your parents.
Family.
We're gonna be honest, bro.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. No, you're 100%, sir. You're 100. And God bless. I have parents that give a flying fuck about me.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of gentlemen on our show, on your show, sir. I'm sorry, my fault. They're not fortunate. Some of them are living in the street. Thank God I'm not. So I'm
this is
always
what you're
trying
gonna
to make
do.
100% better choices in my life.
Yo, look. I need you to listen for 2 seconds, all right? This is what you're going to do. You're going to drop this Mercedes. You're not even going to say Mercedes ever again, okay? You're not in a position to buy a Mercedes, let alone even think about one, okay?
Honda.
You, my friend, need to make more money and find a second job. Being a bartender is not good enough. You make $3,000 a month as a 32-year-old man living with your parents. That's pathetic. You need to make more money. So pick up another job and make more money. You need to save more money. The fact that you only have $2,000 to your name is also pathetic. You need to save more money. So you need to make more money. You need to save more money. Call back to the show when you have $20,000. Then we can have a discussion on something. But until then, you're not buying no fucking cars. You're not buying no luxury items. You're not buying nothing nice. I don't even want you to go to Chipotle, to be honest with you. You shouldn't be eating out. You should be literally going to work, going home, nothing else, no girls, no nothing. And you have a kid, bro. Like, dude.
I have 2.
You have 2, so yeah, bro.
God.
So, dude, you gotta. Bro,
You think these students gonna let me walk around?
Bro,
I'm sexy as fuck.
bro, you need to really reassess your life, bro. Like you're in a point right now.
Sir.
I'm telling you, dude, what you do over the next 3 years, 3 to 5 years, is going to dictate whether you live paycheck to paycheck as a brokey or if you get yourself out of this fucking hole that you're in. The only reason why you're not dealing with the bad decisions you made through your life is because your parents are holding you down. Bro, if you didn't have your parents, you would literally be fucking homeless right now, more than likely, or living in the ghetto somewhere or struggling. So thank your parents. Thank them by not being a loser. Make more money, save more money. You don't even deserve a fucking car now at this point, and you need to find another job and get $20,000 saved. Then we can have a discussion. Until then, I don't care what the hell you do. You're not spending money on no dumb shit, no liabilities, bro. You need to make more money and save more money and have at least $20,000 to your name.
Yes, sir. Challenge accepted. Okay, then, Myron. I'll hold that accountable to me. Yeah, absolutely. Deal. I will.
And that shouldn't be hard to do, bro, because you save all your money anyway. You don't got living expenses. You pay $800 a month in rent. So that leaves you with about, assuming you spend another couple, $300, whatever, on food, whatever. Dude, you're gonna be pocketing $1,000 to $2,000 a month easily, and then you should be making more than $3,000. You should be trying to make at least $5,000 to $10,000 a month, bro.
Caller, this is what you can do.
Yes.
Put in your room actual image of the Mercedes that you want. Put image of money in your room. And when you wake up every morning, bro, look at that poster. Look at that actual picture of the car and the money, so you can focus. Because, bro, you need some type of guidance, bro. Because this is crazy, bro. Like, honestly, this is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. No, thank you for the advice. I will do that. I will continue to do everything you guys just told me. So, no, okay, but to answer my question, what do you think about the service advisor then position? There's one that they could hire me, but I don't know. I'm a little intimidated. What do you think, Fresh or Myron?
Bro, I just told you, bro. You won't get tips for that job. You can't receive tips. Okay. So that's one thing. 2, at least with bartending,
it doesn't have job security. You
can scale up.
Fired people.
Bro, the job market right now is really bad, fellas. Like, if you have a job, hold on to it for dear life, because people aren't hiring. Either it's hotels or roughly maybe bartender job, but that's it. So this is what I'll say, right, bro? If it's gonna be more money for you and more stable, look at the actual long term. Do the math. If you get your bartender job and you get tips, right? Obviously it fluctuates, but let's say average out the tips, what makes more money for you? Then assess the risk. You may get fired at your service job, but you may not get fired at your bartender job. So you need to weigh the pros and cons that way.
All right, let's get the next person on the line. Yeah. All right, bro, you have your marching orders. Make more money. Yeah. You need to make $5,000 to $10,000 a month and save $20,000. Those are your 2 fucking goals for this month. I don't care about anything else. $5,000 to $10,000 a month is what you got to earn, which means you got to put in more hours and work more, get another job, and then you need to save $20,000. The fact that you have only $2,000 to your name as a 32-year-old man is completely unacceptable. All right?
You got this, bro. You got this.
You got this.
Yeah.
Dale, no, I definitely do. Muchas gracias.
Next caller.
And Mo, when we gonna
Let's
start
go. Next caller. Who's up next?
He be rambling and shit.
We have. Where were you? There you are. 5398. You're up. 5398. You're up.
All right.
Hey, what's going on? Myron Fresh, FNF. What's going on? It's Jalil from Castle Club. How are you guys doing?
Oh, what's up, bro?
What's up, man? Hit us with your question.
Months, man. It's been a while. Well, first and foremost, I just have a quick question. But before I begin, I just want to give you guys a quick update. I'm officially 172 pounds. A year ago in May, I was 310. So I want to give you guys.
Woo! Congratulations. That's big.
It's an absolutely beautiful thing, and now I have a goal where I want abs by the end of the year. I've never seen my abs before, and I intend on accomplishing that by any means necessary. And thanks to people like you guys holding me accountable, and I've been able to accomplish that. So much love to all of you, first and foremost.
Cool.
And I miss you guys. That's the first thing I wanted to point out. For context, at the meetup, I was 245 pounds when I saw you guys. So it's been a really, really great ride. That's the first thing. My question that I have for tonight is, I want to, although I'm doing very well, especially for somebody my age in all aspects of life, and I'm very grateful to God for it first and foremost. What I was wanting to call about is, I want to segue into e-commerce because I know that with AI just continuously starting to take over and things starting to progress in that direction, I want to be able to be in a position where I can automate and really maximize a second source of income so I can be in a financially free position to do pretty much anything I please. I can do most things that I can do a lot of things that I can pretty much do anything I want for the most part now at this point, but I want to be able to not only be in a position where I can do that at a greater scale, but also be in a position where I can serve others around me and, put other people on and be able to have that provision.
What's the question?
He wants to know about e-commerce, basically.
Yeah, so you want to know how to get into it?
Go ahead.
Sorry, bro, you were rambling there. I don't know what
he wants to get into e-commerce is basically what he's asking about, because he's saying the expansion of AI.
We had Samir on, we had KT on. I'll go more with Samir because he's more focused on AI rollouts for e-commerce.
Yeah, did you see that episode that we do?
So watch the episode with Samir, and actually we have people join in there and make some money as well. So you could tap into that coaching with Samir. Because doing it by yourself, bro, would be suicide because you lose a lot of money.
Well, he did also, when we had him on, he gave a whole thing on how to start it.
Yeah.
So, did you see that episode that we did with him, bro?
I did see clips of it. I didn't watch the whole thing, if I'm being honest.
Watch the whole thing. The timestamps are there. And we kind of had him do, on air, how to, kind of start it from A to Z. And he gave he gave quite a bit of value as far as, how to get us started with a lot of the websites and everything. So,
by the way, he made from that one show almost $500K in sales. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, wow.
For 8 scores. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Well, I was going to say, I'm not doing this entirely alone because I have a Castle Club group that I actually roll with. I met them in person and we've gone on trips and stuff like this together. And there's one guy who's doing it very well. What I was thinking about was kind of just getting with him as far as starting it up. And then after that, once I get a good startup on it, I want to see exactly guys that you've brought on as far as who I can follow to actually expand it to a really high level. So that's kind of just what I was wanting to get from you guys as far as where I should proceed, where I should start number one, and then after I start it up, where I should proceed after the fact.
No, I mean, you were the one answered his question on
the... It depends, bro. I mean, this is what I'll say, bro. Right now, times are hard. You want to learn a skill for e-commerce for sure, but I would say get all the free value first up front that you can, and
learn
then
as much as you can.
Dude, YouTube is vast with information and knowledge about e-commerce. Obviously, some is outdated, some is not outdated. You gotta do what's actually relevant and what's new for this year. Old videos might be outdated, so don't go to 23, 24. Go to this year.
Do you have a job now? What do you earn right now?
Here's a job.
Yeah, so it varies. Typically, depending on the month, it's usually between $6,000 to $7,000 a month. Usually.
Yeah, I mean,
good money.
If you keep your costs low, bro, you can definitely you're in a position where you can hire a coach. So, Like I said, I would say watch that episode first, bro, and then see if you even want to do it, and it's something you want to do, because we give quite a bit of information on there for free, and see how far you can get for free. And if you want to hire a mentor, you can do that as well.
But get free value first, bro, and then hit that step after you get free value.
Watch that episode first, bro, because you might not even like it, dude.
Exactly.
So that's what I would say. But yeah, it's all there, complete for free. It's just search e-commerce. I think search Samir or something like that, and it's going to come right up on our YouTube, and the timestamps are there and everything.
Okay, awesome. Sounds good. Well, it's great to hear back from you guys.
No problem, man. And congrats on the weight loss. Let's get the next person on the line, guys. Number calls to the show 646. I can't see.
490-0394.
There you go, yeah. 646-490-0394, guys, the number to call into the show. Put the last 4 digits of your number if you want to cut the line. Answering questions on personal finance, investing, not being a brokey, whatever it may be.
6722, you are up. 6722, you are up.
All right, go ahead.
Hello, guys. Thank you for what you do. So, right now, I'm a regional hotel manager. Let's see how much I make in 1 month. After taxes, I bring home $4,000. I've been doing this job for 5 years now. I bought me a nice car. My payment is $700.
You said you make $4 after taxes, right? So, what do you make before taxes?
Before taxes, what is it, like 5 something, I believe?
Okay. So you earn you earn like what, $60K per year?
$65K.
All right, $65,000 per year. Okay, and you take home 4 after taxes. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, I ain't got no kids. I graduated UNC Spartans. I see you Thursday. I bought this car because my wife at the time, we were making this good money. She had a good job. Now she has cancer. She's dying. Probably got about a few more years left. And my only advice, I just got a question. Should I just, because the payments are hard for me, bro. Because I do live in a nice area. My neighbors don't look like me. I do take the
where do you live?
Spanish.
Do you live in Michigan?
Go ahead.
Where do you live?
Huh? I live in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Okay, but you went to so you went to school in Michigan, but you live in Greensboro. You make $65K per year.
No, I went to school UNC Spartan, UNCG, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. When you said Spartans like that, for some odd reason, I was thinking of okay, UNC Spartans. Okay, cool. And that's why you'll be there in Nashville. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, so your wife, and my condolences that your wife is sick, bro. I'm really sorry to hear that. Okay, so she doesn't work right now. You're supporting her, and you said you have a car payment that's expensive.
Yeah, I got a car payment, $700. My rent is $1,500.
Told you.
My plan.
What kind of car do you got?
What I'm thinking is just what it was type of car. Oh, it's a Toyota 2025 Camry, 0 miles.
Damn.
Brand new.
700.
Look,
No, but you know what?
I come from the poor. I come from the projects.
Yo, we don't miss, bro. What did we say? Average car payment, brand new, is what, 7?
Yeah. All right. Let's find a way to get him out of this shitty situation. So I'm assuming you want to get the hell out this car, right?
Yeah, because I'm about to just get them to repo it and just buy me a beer and keep my money, my salary, and just keep it moving. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Let it
or something, or get traded in, something. Like I don't really know about cars. That's all I need to know.
All right, bro. How much you got saved up, bro?
How much I got saved up? I got $5,000 saved up in Robinhood right now.
Here's what you do, bro. You go to CarMax. So listen, I need this car sold. What can you offer me for this car? They're gonna look at the car, go through the car. Hey, what'd you pay for the car as a new car? What'd you pay for it?
Just per month? Oh, you're talking about as in from total, how much it is. It's like 50-something K.
Wait,
they got me, man. Look, I felt like I was 50 Cent rolling up. They didn't even credit check, no nothing.
How much you put down, bro?
And this is Toyota.
Oh, no, Toyota isn't cheap either, bro. Especially not brand new. How much you put down?
I ain't put nothing down. I got a good job. They just gave me the keys, and I just drove off.
Yeah, that's how they get you, bro. They got you. They got your ass, nigga. When you put nobody down, fellas, they got your ass good. All right, bro. This is pretty simple, right? Brother, do not get a repo until you get this car, this beater car. The problem is, bro, is when you go to get this beater car, you get that car in for repo, you might not get that car at all. So here's what you got to do, bro, right? This is the first thing they actually do. CarMax, you go over there, bring the car, they're going to evaluate the car for you. You're probably going to lose like $10K on the car minimum. At this point, yo, bro, you probably lose 10K on a car. You don't have 10K, so of course you're gonna have to let the car go or make the payments until you have enough money to pay the car off. If I were you, that's what I would do. I'll save some money up, pay the difference from the car, the negative equity, get out the car. But in your case, you're talking about repo. If I were you, I wouldn't do that, bro. But that's up to you. But if you're gonna do a repo, get the new car first, the actual beater car first, then let them take the car as a repo. Make sense?
Yes.
So, I would advise you to, bro, not as an expert, just as someone give you some advice, to go ahead and get this money to pay the car off, the negative equity, which is probably gonna be like 10K or so, and then once that's done, let the car go. But if you want to do what you want to do, then by all means, go ahead and get the repo, but get the beater car first because that's gonna save you.
Isn't that gonna cook his credit score though?
It definitely will. If I were him, I wouldn't do it. It'll fuck you up, bro, for 7 years.
Okay. And don't they reserve the right to sue him after?
They do, for negative equity.
Bro, I don't know if that's the move,
that's
bro.
That's a terrible thing to do for your credit, bro. And also your finances too.
And keep in mind that's gonna fuck you up, bro, because it's gonna affect your ability to get loans in the future, credit cards in the future. You want to buy a home, any of that stuff is gonna stay on your credit score for a very long time, bro. So I think you really need to consider doing the repo route. I think just losing what? He would lose 10K if he sold it?
No, it could be lower. I'm just doing the highest amount possible I can see from. And mind you, Toyota does hold value. However, it's a brand new car.
Yeah, bro.
And the rates, fellas, the rates.
So highest end, he's going to lose 10?
Probably 10.
Bro, I would
10,
say just
7.
eat the 10K loss and keep your credit intact, bro.
But again, go to CarMax.
Because they can still sue you and take that 10K anyway.
Yeah, get the CarMax. Look at how much money they'll give you for the car, and then make a choice from there. But until then, bro, you're just assuming at this point. So
can he do anything maybe humanitarian since his wife is going through cancer?
No, they don't care. You sign a contract, pay me or I'm taking the car back.
Got
it sucks, bro, but that's what it is, bro. Once you do that contract, bro, it's and hope your wife gets better soon, bro. God bless her. But yeah, it's car business, bro.
How far along is she?
They don't care.
We got diagnosed 3 years ago. She's on her last stages now. So I'm emotionally, I'm a wreck because all I do now is work. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do all this shit.
Hey man, well I'm
she's
really
not gonna make it probably.
I'm really sorry to hear that, bro. Look, stay strong. You know what I mean? You don't want you don't want her last image of you is to show weakness, man. So stand by her side.
Hell nah.
I know this situation sucks, but just eat the 10K, bro. That's what we're estimating is probably going to be the worst for you. I think losing $10,000, though it's a pain in the ass, is going to suck. At least you'll still have your credit intact. You'll still be able to go ahead and get loans in the future, and you won't totally, destroy yourself. And keep in mind that they won't be able to come after you legally and sue you down the road, bro.
This is why I said, fellas, and this this example, brother, but whenever you buy a car, bro, if you lose your job, someone gets sick in your family, things change. Your income is never static. It could change from tomorrow or from the next day. So a car like this, it could mess you up.
But it's not the end of the world, bro. $10,000 at the most is not as bad as other people. We've seen people upside down 100,000, dude.
Yeah.
So there's been guys that have had really bad situations with cars, man. So you still got a good credit score. You can still get yourself out of this. I would say, just get rid of the car, bro. Spend as much time with your wife as you can.
Yeah.
And God bless, and stay if you ever need to call into the show or whatever, and vent a little bit. It's fine. We're here.
You could find a dealership to put the car on consignment, which means they take the car into the dealership and they sell it for you. But it may take some time. But repo is not the way, brother.
Yeah, I wouldn't repo, bro.
Haram!
I got you. Thank you.
Who knows what you might need?
One more last thing.
Funeral costs, any of that other stuff. You want to be able to have your credit score good. What?
What did you say, bro?
I said I just want to say one last thing. Rest in peace, Kevin Sims. I used to be a fat ass. Now I'm okay. That's all I want to say.
Good start, man. Well, glad that you lost the weight, man, and bless you and your wife, bro. All right, spend time with her. That's what matters.
All right, thank you.
All right, man. Bye.
You know what's wild? Here in Florida, there's a lot of insurance fraud, and people actually. I should say this on camera, should I? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. People actually go ahead and they purposely
destroy their car.
Get accidents.
Yeah, people
to get
do that.
the value of the car.
Yeah,
it's fucked up, but people do it all the time.
Yeah. Well, again, his situation isn't the worst.
That's the worst. I've seen someone buy a Ferrari SF90 for $700,000. It's worth now $300K. So he lost $400K out that car.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. If the worst is $10,000, yes, that's a pain in the ass. That would piss anybody off. But I think going the route of letting it get repoed, bro? Because I've seen a couple, bro. That's a weird. I've heard a couple of people who have that strategy, just let them repo it. But I'm like,
The worst strategy of all time.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Keep in mind, fellas, whenever a car is repossessed, what's gonna happen is the bank takes it to the auction, sells it for super cheap, whatever you owe for the car, and it's gone. But on your end, they're gonna sue you for the difference of money that they lost on the car. So if you think you're gonna get off scot-free, oh yeah, just go on my credit, I don't care. If they sue your ass, nigga, you're cooked. Because you gotta pay the money regardless.
Yeah.
So you better all just pay the money off, saving up the money, and then pay it off and get rid of the car completely without being sued, and then move forward from there. But yeah.
All right. Let's go next person. 646-490, call into the show,
Is Chris
guys.
here or no?
No.
All right, cool.
But girls are.
Let the show go on.
5262, you're up. 5262, you're up.
All right. I think we got a guy in entropy as well. I don't know if you guys see that number.
We already had him. We already
spoke to him? Okay, cool.
What's entropy?
It's our new donation thing.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, guys. Streamlabs banned us because, they're trash.
Just say FNFSuperchat.com.
FNFSuperchat.com is the website still, but it's now we use a different servicer that won't ban us. All right. We need to figure out, though, how to get it on screen and stuff like that, though. We're working on that. Who's up on the line?
5262.
5262. What's up?
Hey.
Welcome to the show. Thanks, T-Fed, for the
What's
gift.
up, Myron? How you doing?
What's up, man? What's the question?
I got a question. I need advice. So, I've been working for the county for Miami-Dade for the past 2 years as a maintenance mechanic. Last year,
mechanic?
I made 43.
What mechanic?
I made 43K last year.
Hold on. What mechanic?
And,
what mechanic?
Say that again.
What kind of mechanic?
Maintenance mechanic.
Oh, okay. Like you work on like police cars and cars for the state?
No, I go like around the county buildings. Pretty much I'm like a carpenter. I go around like fixing walls and like doing concrete, like doing construction work.
Okay, so you're a carpenter for the county and you basically do maintenance work for the buildings.
Yes.
Okay, got you. Okay. Go ahead.
And last year I made 73K last year.
Yep.
This year I haven't been working overtime because I'm a temp, but recently I just got hired permanently, so soon I'll be back working overtime. But I was thinking about going to school for construction, technology, and science, so I could be a manager in the future, so I don't have to rely on overtime. And on my car payment, I pay $650, and for my insurance, I paid $309. I'm 23 years old, and I have a 718 credit score thanks to you guys, and I hit it this month, and I have no money saved up. I went through it, and I stay with my parents. So what's the best advice you have for me?
All right, so let me make sure I have this right. So you earn about $70,000 a year. You're 23 years old. You work for the county doing carpentry.
Yes.
And what kind of car do you have that's costing you $1,000 a month with insurance and the payment?
A Toyota Camry 2024.
These Camrys are getting niggas, bro.
Toyotas are not cheap.
Okay.
Neither are Hondas.
You gotta. Okay. Where do you live in the city of Miami or where are you at?
Nothing's cheap anymore.
Yes, I stay in the city of Miami.
Okay. So you stay in the city of Miami, and you work for the county. So you drive all. I'm assuming you drive all around the county to do jobs wherever they send you, right? Whatever building.
I drive my car to the trade shops. I get in the county vehicle, and I drive their vehicle around the government building. So I really pretty much don't use my car.
Bruh, get rid of that car, man. I would say step one is get rid of that car, bro.
Well,
because he has no money saved and he's paying it. Now the thing that's saving him is he lives with his parents.
Here's the issue.
Wait, how much money are you pocketing per month? Like that you're like actually saving? If you live with your parents.
Well, with the my regular pay is like 43K, but with overtime I make roughly like 73K, 80K with overtime. But if I'm not working that, I say every 2 weeks I'm bringing like 1,200.
After taxes?
With no overtime. That's with no overtime.
With no overtime.
Yeah.
And you have no savings at all?
No.
You spent it on the car?
No, I put no down payment on the car, but all my payments is going like.
Stop doing that, bro. Stop doing that.
Wait.
That is the worst possible scenario for you. Do not put 0% down on a car. It's like property for 0% via loan.
Yeah, it's gonna be a high. Well, that's why he has a really high payment, bro. Where'd your money go, bro? Don't lie to us. Where'd it go, bro? You did some dumb shit with it, didn't you?
Probably.
What
you
do? No, I just spending it. I'm spending it, bro. Just spending it on dumb things.
Nigga shit.
Yeah.
What'd you buy, nigga? A switcher?
Yeah.
A switch for your gun?
Yeah, he's here in Miami, bro. He's probably going to clubs and shit. All right, yo, like,
Nah,
okay,
nah.
dude. All right, bro. Very simple, man. Number one, you gotta get rid of that car. You need to get something that's cheap because realistically speaking, the fact that you don't even drive your car, you drive to work and then you pick up a county car so you can actually go ahead and do your rounds. Like, you don't need a car, bro. Or you don't need a car that's gonna cost you $1,000 a month. That's gonna save you a significant amount. And then you just gotta cut down your spending habits. You're probably buying. You smoke weed, bro?
No, I don't. I'm sober, bro. I'm a clean guy. I'm clean. I'm Christian.
Okay.
I'm clean.
All right, you sound a little
I spend my
slow.
money on food, a lot of food, and like going out and this.
All right, you need to cut going out, bro. No more going out. No more girls. None of that dumb shit. You got to get rid of this Camry. How do you think you should go about it? 2024?
He can't.
What do you mean he can't?
He's fucked. He has no money. Negative equity. Cooked. Yep. He needs money, bro.
Okay, how much does he need then? First, like, tell him what he needs. How much he needs.
I wouldn't know. He has to go to dealership, get the price of the car. Hey, Mr. So and so.
How much did you buy it for?
I bought it for $39K.
See, 4K.
And I paid like I got it down to $32,000 now. I had it for like a year and a half.
Yeah, so whatever you owe them is going to be negative what you bought the car for. So, for example, 32K is what you have now for the car. What's the value of the car? Do you know?
Say that one more time.
If you don't know the value of the car, bro, you can go to kellybluebook.com. It's
24,000, like 23,000. It depends on the miles on the car because I be driving a lot.
Okay, so you owe 32, but it's worth how much? 24, right?
Like 23, 24.
See, he has no money. He's stuck there.
So he needs 10K basically.
Yeah.
So do you suggest he saves up 10,000 and gets out the car?
Yes, if he can. But
should he take out he has a 718 credit score.
Budget problem, not a money problem. His budgeting issues.
Well, yeah, I mean he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't.
So you need a budget.
Should he take a loan to get out to get 10K loan and to get out of this thing, or is it not worth it? Because the loan might be at a lower interest rate. Yeah.
What's the interest on his car, brother? 0%. So it's probably gonna be high.
Oh yeah, it's pretty high. Pretty much, I don't know. I just went in. They got me. I signed the papers. I didn't know what I was
what's
doing.
the interest rate? You don't know the interest rate on your car?
This is the issue. This is the issue, right?
No.
We all do it. We buy a car. We got a new car, but we don't look at the payments. The interest rate, none of that shit. I get it, bro. I've been there as well.
Okay,
so,
what I'm thinking is this.
Your best bet is to save up the money for the car, the 10K. It could take you a while, maybe 10 months. But once you do that,
he lives with his parents.
Get out the car.
He's got to work extra overtime.
Yeah.
He could probably save that 10K in a few months if he works more, saves everything. Also, the other thing you could do, which I'm thinking about, because it seems like we need to get this guy $10,000 to get out of this deal.
Yeah,
you have two options, bro.
Personal loan.
You could take a personal loan
or credit card,
or you could use a credit card.
Yeah, either or.
Because you got a 718 credit score, or you can get a family member to give you the 10K so you can get out this car.
Yeah.
Because getting out this car is going to save you $1,000 a month easily, off rip.
Pay them back,
and then you could pay them back with either no interest or no low interest, or because I know the interest rate probably on the car is probably high as hell because you didn't put no money down like an idiot. So what you could do is also get that personal loan at 10K. The loan that he gets at 10K might be lower than what he's paying on the car.
Yeah.
So that might be a way out, or someone could give you a loan and help you out. But yeah, bro, you're gonna need about roughly $10,000 to get out of this shitty car situation you got, bro. But I would say that's step number one with your problem.
And
is
bro,
that car.
next car.
Okay.
Put money down on the car, please. At least 10 to 20%.
Okay.
And then, again, no new cars, bro. Only used cars.
Yo, I don't want none of y'all niggas buying new cars, bro, until you do it. Call into the show, bro.
Yeah.
God damn, man.
Yeah.
Every single one of you guys. Like, yo, if you guys are thinking about buying a brand new car, whatever, just call into the show, give Fresh the numbers, and he'll tell you if it's a good deal or not.
The moment you buy the car, bro, you're losing at least 20% off the lot.
Every single one of you
30%.
in chat right now that's thinking about buying a car, do not buy the car until you talk to me or Fresh, bro, at this point, honestly. Because we could have probably saved a bunch of you guys from, we said the guy with the CLS?
Yeah.
He would have cooked himself. He would have been cooked. So, any of you guys that are thinking about buying a new car for this year or in the next couple of months, whatever, please hold off until you call into the show, bro. Spend the $5, call into the show, get life-saving advice that's going to save you $50,000
Yeah.
with Fresh. He'll tell you, he'll run the car right there on Kelly Blue Book, tell you, nope, don't do it, or hey, I got it here, or do this, whatever, because you guys are putting yourselves upside down on these cars for no reason, bro. So,
Bro, look at Samir.
Dude.
Look at Samir. You saved millions not buying some of these cars out here in Miami.
Bro,
He makes money too.
Look, and you're not in the worst situation. You're kind of like the other brother. You're going to need about $10,000 to get yourself out of this hole.
Yeah. But it's possible.
But it's possible, and you got a good credit score. So you could get a personal loan, bro, if it has a good interest rate. Get out the car, and then you could pay it. You could probably save money by paying that $10K back versus going the other route.
Good option.
So that's a way to go because you got a good credit score. If you can get a family member to lend you the $10K, that's even better. Or the other thing you could do is you could do credit card arbitrage too. A lot of these credit card companies, matter of fact, hold on, now I think about it. Bank of America has a credit card that will let you take the money out up to $25,000, arbitrage, and then you have 18 months to pay that back with no interest.
By the way, fellas, this is not financial advice. This is just us giving you our knowledge.
We're just giving you options.
Experiences. Yes.
So you got three options, bro. Personal loan, family loan, or you could do credit card arbitrage. I know Bank of America right now has a card that you can, there's a couple banks that do this.
What's it called?
I got to get my wallet. But it's a card, bro, that will let you basically do a balance transfer. And a couple of banks, let's say you don't have Bank of America, you got Chase, whatever. All these banks have a card that will basically let you do a balance transfer where you can get the limit on the card put into your bank account hard cash. Okay? Now, obviously, the interest rates on these tend to be high, but a lot of them have an offer where you have 18 to 24 months, no interest. So you'll have a year and a half, bro, to pay that $10K back.
Okay, sounds great because I was gonna start back working overtime and working a lot of hours to pay this down.
Oh yeah, you gonna have to work that overtime even more, bro. It's time to do slave labor, my friend. So you can get out this car, and then never buy another car again without consulting with us.
Slave labor,
bro. If we had known,
is Bank AmeriCard.
Yeah, I've been watching you guys for a year and a half. I'm kind of new, but I didn't know.
You had already bought the car before you started watching us.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
All right,
man. Well, we're here now. We're in your corner, bro. So,
got you, bro.
do one of those three options, bro. You're not in a horrible spot. You got a good credit score, so you can get yourself out of this. It ain't a big deal. With 10K, you could do it. Yeah, it's gonna suck. You're sending yourself back about 6 months, but it's okay. It could be done. And you're still young.
Yeah.
Lessons learned. All right, bro. We'll talk to you.
Thank you.
All right, man.
See, most people aren't taught this at all. They just go to school, get a degree,
Yeah.
but by the time they get a lot of this debt, bro, they're fucked because they don't know how to get out of it.
Guys, I am so serious, bro. Any of you guys that want to buy a car, bro, do not buy a car until you call into the show, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
It's bad, bro.
You guys are. Well, we said one guy at least.
I saved thousands, bro.
Yeah.
My fucking Zoom call.
Well, I mean, but I'm saying because a couple of these guys have already gotten bad car deals.
Yeah.
And upside down. But look, 10K isn't the worst, bro. We've seen dudes with 200K, 300K upside down on a car, bro. Oh man,
bro. You see Yusuf, bro? He sees this shit every single day.
Yeah.
That's just terrible, bro.
Stressful, bro. I'm stressed. I don't even have the cars.
Yeah.
All right, who's up next?
4738, you are up. 4738, you are up.
Hey, you hear me?
What's up, man? We got you. Hit us with your question.
Walter, Zoom calls are on Castle Club only, so the link should be down in the description, right?
Yeah, we do one Zoom call a week, if not sometimes 2 times a week, man.
Yeah. So Sunday we'll do another Zoom call for cars.
And we got one
finance.
this Wednesday coming up too, probably.
Yeah.
Bro, what's your question? Hit us. You got a lot of sound in your thing, so just be fast.
Yeah. What's up, Myron? So I'm an OSS, bro. I've been watching you guys before you had studios, to be honest. You and Myron first.
Nice.
But my life is really upside down right now. I'm just want to know what would you guys do if you was in my shoes? I got some numbers written down for you guys, so I'm just gonna spit them out.
All right.
So starting with the credit scores is a 565.
Okay.
I got 2 collections. That's with family members. I can talk with them and get that paid off. It's only like 500, and another one's like 200.
Okay.
I have 2 credit cards that's maxed out. One is like 1,000, and then my Capital One is like 300.
Okay.
I do have a car loan. I have 17K left on the loan. It's 600 a month. With insurance, it's 300 a month. So it's like basically 1,000 a month.
All right.
Unfortunately, because I've been listening, I would get rid of the car, but like dumbass, I owe back taxes on the car, so I got to pay that off first before I get rid of the car, and I'm also negative equity in the car as well. So I want to get your opinion on that.
Okay.
And so overall, my debt is around 30K. I make 70K. That's after taxes. I make 70K. Before taxes is around like 80. School,
how much money do you?
Pursuing,
all right, and you're in school too. How much do you take home like after taxes per month?
After taxes per month is around like 6. Sometimes with overtime is like 6.5.
All right. So
total expenses added up, everything.
Yeah, what
is that?
Because you make a good amount of money and you
Yeah.
shouldn't be in this kind of debt. So I'm trying to figure out here what's going. There's a disconnect here.
Splurging somewhere.
Oh man, yeah, it's a bunch of shit, bro. A horrible relationship that I got out of. Domestic violence, all that bullshit.
Oh.
I have lawyer fees. So yeah, I was gonna get to that. I was wondering your opinion on that as well.
So
you
but it's lawyer fees.
Yeah, because there's no reason. Because I'm like in my head, I'm like, okay, so you owe $17K on a car. You owe like $1,000 here, $1,000 for the credit card. Maybe $2K total was what I calculated from your personal debt and your credit card. You're making $6K a month. You shouldn't have this problem. But okay,
You want to tell him
what
the bonus point about Wealth Killer? The second one.
Which one?
He mentioned it. Women.
Oh, women. Oh yeah. Of course,
yeah.
of course. Okay, so let me get this straight. So you're taking home about $6,000 a month, and you have.
Yep.
1,000 on one credit card maxed, 300 on another credit card maxed, and then you said you have 2 debts and collections from family members?
Yeah, it was an apartment that we was in, and some damage got done to the apartment, and they charged us for it. It's like 2 years old now.
Oh shit!
And the total of that is you said roughly like $800 or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so. All right, and then the reason why and how much money do you have saved right now at this moment as you're on this phone call?
4,500.
Okay, and would it be fair to say that the reason why you're so upside down financially is because you this domestic violence situation, lawyer fees and stuff?
Most definitely, and it's I got hit with a Class D felony. Like everything is pending right now. Is not on my record officially. They're trying to put me into some sort of program that I do well in the program for about a year, and then
all right. Is your case
everything will
okay?
be,
Let's deal with the criminal case first. Is your case adjudicated yet, or what?
If it's what?
Did you plead guilty or what? What's the deal with that?
No, negative. No, I didn't plead guilty in yet.
Okay.
So it's still pending.
Okay. So where are you? And are you going to trial? What are you going to do?
Right. Yeah. So we've been back and forth with court and stuff, and they're trying to put me in this program. I forgot the name of it, but it's to see if I do good in it, see if I pass it. And as she said, my lawyer says about 1.5 years. And if I pass it, they would just get rid of my charges, according to her.
Who told you this? Prosecutor?
My lawyer.
Okay. Let me make sure I have this right. So you didn't just get hit with you got hit with a felony assault?
Yeah, no, it's a felony of violation of a protective order. I needed my work equipment from the apartment. She lived with me for about 2 years, and she had the fucking I know she had I had all my work equipment there, and they kicked me out of my own apartment. Said I couldn't go back, but all my work shit was in the apartment, so I went back, and she started a whole bunch of shit, and then she called the cops, and then I got hit with a
all right, so
order.
so you had a protective order against you from this girl. Like, did you get arrested before for domestic violence with her or no?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Damn.
Did you plead guilty on that one?
Yeah, a bunch of allegations. I have everything on video, but she made a bunch of allegations to me.
Look. Let's just keep it simple. So let me make sure I get this right. You got hit with the domestic violence the first time with her. Did you plead guilty to that?
No.
What's the deal with that case? That first case?
They let me go on. I forgot the exact term for it, but they let me go. And then they put the domestic violence the protective order in place.
Technicality?
No, I mean
to show up,
bro. How do you not know? You gotta know, bro, dude. You gotta know this type of stuff, man. Like, what happened with your case? Did you get dismissed? Did you plead guilty
sorry, yes.
to a misdemeanor? Like, what happened here?
With that part? Go ahead, Myron.
What happened? No, I'm listening. What happened? The first one.
Oh, so the first one. So I did get hit with the So the first time we got into an incident, the cops called and everything. I got the charges on me from her allegations, and then they put me in the program. It was about like a 2 weeks program. I passed that, and then it was going to get dismissed. So they put it ahead for like 7 months, and it was going to get dismissed for 7 months, and then around like 6.5 months went by. It was around like 6 days left for everything for me to go to court, and then we got into an issue there, and then that's when the violation of protective order got in place again.
Wow.
For the felony. So 6 days was left for me to go to court and get everything dismissed. And to be honest, every single time I try to break up with her, she threatens to call the cops, make allegations. And then, you know, I was dead serious that time, and then, you know, like, she called the cops on the 6th day.
All right, let me make sure, bro. I'll be honest with you. You're horrible at explaining things, so I'm going to try my best to summarize what's going on here, because you don't even know what's going on in your criminal case. So I'm trying to connect the dots here so I can figure out how to best give you advice. So you got arrested for domestic violence. While that case was pending, a protective order was issued against you. You violated the protective order by going back to the house to pick up your work equipment.
Yeah.
And then you got arrested again for a felony. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
And then both cases are still not adjudicated yet. You didn't plead guilty to either of them, or neither of them are done.
No.
And you have to do class. I'm assuming probably anger management.
Yeah, I completed that, but they're getting me into another program for the remainder of the case. I'm assuming.
All right. So you had anger management for the first domestic violence. Now you got to do something else for the felony.
Right.
Okay, and I'm assuming upon completion of these two classes, they're saying that they might potentially dismiss the charges against you.
Correct.
Wow.
Okay, how much are you paying your lawyer a month?
It's around 1,000, and so it's a loan. It's around 1,000 a month.
Okay, so
and I have like around like 6K left to pay off.
Oh, he got a lawyer loan? What do you call that? A lawyer loan? A regular loan.
Wait, you took out a loan to pay the lawyer?
It's with our firm or whatever you call that shit.
Okay. So it's like
they paid it.
Yeah, so is it a pay after type of thing? You just pay after? Like a firm?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Well, no, you got a private attorney, right? It's not a public defender.
Yeah, no. It's a private attorney.
So he got a loan from a company, and he's paying the company back for the lawyer. Take the money out. Hey, lawyer.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you took a private loan to pay the lawyer.
That makes sense.
Correct. Yep.
I was confused there for a second. I was like,
bro, I don't want to, dude. You got to work on your articulation skills, man. Like, we have to ask a lot of follow-up questions because you're not very direct, and maybe a skill set you could work on. I get it. You're on the phone first time.
But
okay.
Long story short, though, you summarized it very well. I just think in this situation, he has a lot of bills going out, right?
Well, yeah, of course.
So,
but the other thing too is that, like, you know, I'm just trying to understand here because so he's got 2 pending criminal cases. And then he has 2 things in collections
and a loan.
Then he has so he has a private loan. He has 2 things in collections because of apartment problems.
Plus his other bills.
And then the car payment. Okay. So, all right, bro. Okay. Now that we kind of understand what's going on here, I'm going to go through this one more time. So, number 1, you got 2 criminal cases open right now, right? 1 felony, 1 misdemeanor, and that's going to kind of contingent upon you doing classes. 2, you have a credit card maxed out at $100, and another, $1,000, then another credit card maxed out at $300. Then third, you have some things in collections, $300 to $500, disputes with family members and rent and friends or whatever it may be. You guys left an apartment bad, and then you have a $700 a month car payment, right? Or
$700 and then
600. 600 with 300 insurance.
So another $1,000 on that. So he's paying $1,000 for his car, $1,000 for his lawyers, for his lawyer.
Loans.
He's got 2 things in collections for about $700. Then he has a credit card maxed out at $1,000, another one for $1,300. Okay, so this is what I'll say. What we will tackle first. You need to get rid of the stuff in collections. Number 1. And honestly, bro, it's less than $1,000. What is it? You said $400 on one, and then like another $300.
500 on one, and then 200 on the next.
It's gonna boost your score.
It's gonna boost your score up a lot. So I'll say tackle the collections first, bro, because having anything in collections is gonna fuck your shit up. So. Number 1, pay the collections off. It's only $700, bro. You can do it, right? The good thing here, even though you're in a very bad situation with all the other stuff, it's not insurmountable. We can absolutely get out of this, okay? You make a good amount of money a month. Yes, you have these 2 criminal things, but you know you got a private lawyer. More than likely, you're probably able to plead this down to misdemeanor. You might not be able to carry a gun again. I'll be honest with you, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. You have a misdemeanor conviction. Just never talk to this girl again and just be smarter.
Yeah.
So I would say number 1, tackle the collections. That's number 1. Number 2, pay off the $300 credit card that you have maxed out. Having a maxed out credit card, bro, is always going to mess your credit score up. Okay. If you can do those the first month, that's what, $1,000 between those 3 different expenses. Then next, I would knock out the $1,000 credit card that's maxed out. Because the thing that's dinging your credit score right now, because you're sitting at about a 530 if I'm not mistaken, is the 2 things of collections, then your card's being maxed out.
Yeah.
If you could get rid of the 2 collections payments, And then the $1,300 that you own the 2 credit cards, that's going to significantly boost your credit score into probably the 600s easily, maybe even low 700s.
650.
650, maybe into 700s. Who knows? Assuming that's all the debt you have. And then you obviously owe, you said about $17K in your car, which is fine. Just keep making the payments on that.
Yeah, for now.
Because I would say the credit card collections is way.
That's the least of your worries right now.
Yes, that's what's really hurting you. And then, yeah, dude, I think just off that alone, you'll be fine. Just see, obviously, the criminal cases, you got to deal with that. It kind of sucks. But the good thing is that it seems like the prosecutor's working with you, and you'll probably be able to get some type of deal where you won't do jail time. Whatever you do not. I would fight to not get plead guilty to a felony. You know, even if you pleaded guilty to domestic violence, that's kind of bad too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You'll never be able to own a gun again. But you don't want a felony conviction.
Damn.
Yeah, because it's domestic violence. If you plead guilty to, it's the Lautenberg Act. So that's what I would say, bro. What do you think, Fresh? Based off that, what do you told us?
It's pretty sound, but again, the car is least of your worries, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Your score going up, and you can pay off these small ones first is way better.
Yeah, collections, bro, number one.
Yeah.
Pay those off first, and you got the money. You can do that, bro. You got 45, bro. You can pay that off today,
bro. Never live with another girl again, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking God, bro.
Yeah.
That hurt my ears, bro.
Yeah. Oh, another thing with collections, just so you know. I mean, you could do this if you want, bro, but you could call them and tell them, hey, I don't have all the money. I could pay you guys this much. But, bro, it's so little. We're talking about like $700, bro. Just pay the $700 and get rid of that shit. I'll take $700 from your $4,500, bro, and I'll just pay and get that collections done with, bro.
Yeah.
Collections absolutely trashes your credit score, bro.
It does. All right.
Did you write all that down?
Yeah, I did actually.
So, look, bro.
No, nigga. Watch his back.
Yeah,
watch it back.
Watch it back, too.
Yeah.
But this, hold on. Look.
She belongs to the street.
Look. Put a little rewind. Step one, you're going to pay off those things in collections. You're going to take a portion of that $4,500 that you have saved. You're going to pay off that thing in collections. Then you're going to attack the credit cards. The $1,000 credit card and the $1,300 the $300 credit card. You're going to pay those off next. Okay. So collections first. Knock that out. Then the credit cards. After you have that done, start saving money again. Prepare for your legal defense. Talk with your lawyer. Figure out what your options are. Do not plead guilty to a felony if you could avoid it, bro. And then also, if you could plead guilty to something else that isn't a misdemeanor crime of domestic violence where you can still carry a gun, do that as well. You got a private lawyer. You should have some options. And then stay out of trouble, bro. Like the fact that you got arrested twice in a short period of time, that can look very unfavorable for you, especially since you already had a case against you. So just be on your best behavior. No dumb shit, bro. Save your money because who knows what might happen. I don't foresee you going to jail, but who knows what the hell's going to happen. So pay off those debts. Collections first, credit cards next. Save up as much money as you can in the process. Pay your lawyer, stay out of trouble. And then as far as your car goes, I wouldn't worry too much about that, bro. Let's deal with the problems at hand first, your criminal case and your collections and your credit card debt. And then as far as the car payment goes, once you have all that handled, me and Fresh can help you out with the car payment next. But you're probably gonna be in a similar situation where you're probably upside down on the car, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Does that help, bro?
For sure.
Say that again, Myron?
Does that help?
Yeah, definitely, Myron. I appreciate it, man.
Hey, man, you're not alone, bro. We got you. Like, you did some mistakes, but it's not the end of your life. You're in a good position. You can still absolutely turn this around, okay?
Gotcha. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
All right,
Yo,
bro.
keep your head up, bro. You're fine.
Yeah, well.
All right, man. Bye.
All right.
Yeah. There's a lot of holes to fill, but he can do it.
Yeah.
Chris
no,
is here. Girls are here as well, so we're going to close out for after hours.
All right. Guys, we're going to reach out?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. It's already 10:45. Yeah. Okay.
T-Fred.
Gifted one sub. Appreciate that,
Thank you,
bro.
Raj.
Raj with the 50. Thank you so much, bro.
Raj.
Sui says, hey, Myron, I really want to help my mom rent her house, Long Island, and be able to live off tenants. I'm a first gen. Right now, I'm just a lifeguard making $2.5K a month. I'm going to start a second job this month. What can I do to start helping her? The house has three bathrooms, four rooms, and a downstairs studio style living room area. I mean, you can rent it, bro. You just got to rent. You got to rent it at market rates, bro. You know what I mean? You got to rent it at market rate. Is really what it comes down to. For anyone looking for a beater, FB Marketplace is a good place to start. You can get a nice beater vehicle, 3 to 4K cash. All right. Fresh, I'm trying to buy a Lamborghini Murcielago with 23% interest. I have $69 to my name. I think it's a good idea. All right, bro. All right, Nam says, can you bring someone that knows how to leverage credit cards? I see people on X talking about getting 0% APR cards and transferring the balance to your credit checking account to buy stocks and crypto, and it's not a cash advance like most people think. Bro, we've talked about that on our show plenty of times.
What about the AmeriCard, right? The one you just mentioned, Bank of America?
Yeah. There's credit cards that will let you, do a balance transfer, and then you can like leverage that thing, and then you just got to pay it back in 18 months. Yeah. So yeah, bro, we've talked about it plenty of times. Juice Crew Meek, W Money Mondays, F a car. I'm trying to have 2 duplexes by 30. One more to go. I'm 28. There you go, bro. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Fresh. See, look, if you guys want to buy a car and all this other stuff, if your house can pay for your car, that's a different story. Your asset pays for your liability. But you don't want your earned income paying for your liability, bro. Fresh, buying Lambo is paying for box. Don't say it's for you. That's like a 304 saying she dressed for herself.
No, you idiot. First of all, Myron, when I met you, what was one of my goals from the very beginning?
Oh, you always want to buy a Lambo.
I've always wanted a Lambo from this fucking... Actually, when I first came here, my whole story. Going to Starbucks, seeing a guy with a Lambo with a chick in the front seat. I was one.
Mm-hmm. More girls before the Lambo.
And honestly, guys, I get more girls with Aston Martin than I do Lambo. Funny story. It's crazy, but it's less money, but I get way more girls. So there you go.
Yep. Absolutely. Keep Tripping says, Fresh, buying a Lambo. Oh, no, sorry. Malo Boy says, Myron, I need some advice in real estate. I'm trying to buy a house with my cousins, and I would like to know how much money do we need and what kind of paperwork, ins and outs, or are you going to make a real estate episode? Bro, we have plenty of real estate episodes. Search How to Buy Real Estate 101. We have a couple episodes on it. We did one with Bigger Pockets, actually. But here's the one thing I will tell you, bro. Do your first deal by yourself. Do not go in with friends or family your first deal, bro. And the reason why is because you need to learn how to do a deal from beginning to end.
Yep.
And understand what it's like to be a landlord and figure it all out, man. So don't do your first deal with people. Do it by yourself. Hey, Fresh and Fit, I take a personal loan of $10K and buy a car at 7 or 6 and only pay the bank instead of car loans. Is it better or worse? Give me your opinions on what should I do.
Yo, dead ass, bro.
It's not a bad idea.
Better. So, guys, cheat code he just said here. Before you go to a dealership, every single time, go to your local credit union, get their loan first, then go there. You're going to see the average of how much interest you pay for credit union loan.
So you're saying get a credit union loan, go there and buy it cash, and
remember,
then pay the credit union instead.
In-house financing for dealerships are always higher interest rates.
Of course. They get a cut.
Yeah.
They get a cut. That's smart, bro.
That's my boy. Very smart, bro.
But see, here's the thing. I'm assuming you probably can't do that with like 40, 50K. Like if it's a cheaper car, you could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's a good idea.
Even a credit card. You set that balance, put it into your account, 0% interest for that entire year.
But realistically speaking, bro, just buy the car cash and own it, man. Like at that point, man, like just buy it, own it cash,
It is
bro.
better. It's better.
Like why even a credit union? Yeah, I get it. The interest rate's going to be a little bit lower, but why even go into the debt? All right, Ken Rose says, I disagree with Fresh. I don't think the American dream is dead per se or will die next year. The traditional path to get there is dead.
First of all, the American dream is dead. What is the American dream? White picket fence, house, family, college degree. Shit is over, my nigga. That shit's 2017, nigga. That shit's over with. Now it's more based off of freedom. That's the American dream. To live a free life and do what you want to do when you want to do it. That's the new American dream. If you don't care, if you don't think it's true, bro, ask any multimillionaire what the actual living is like. Lifestyle. They could do whatever they want, whenever they want. Correct?
Yeah. I mean, to a degree, yeah.
So,
all right, who's up next? Greetings, Myron. Greetings, Fresh, and blessings. Thanks, Ken Rose.
Blessings, bro. Shout out to
Edgar, I've owned two CLS 550, 09, and 2010, and they're extremely high maintenance because they come with air suspension. They ride smooth, but damn, they are more high maintenance than a Miami 304. There you go, boom.
Fellas.
So our brother from Washington, D.C., bro, you have someone right here that had one, and he's telling you not to buy it. Yo, CLS is not cheap, bro. That's a $100K car, man. That's a 6-figure car.
Bro, they will grape you with, repairs.
And the fact that he's getting at such a price, there's problems. 24 Elantra, 500 a month, 200 insurance, 5K a month, 36K miles. What's good? High mileage, beat them up, or E-Class, C-Class to fit into?
That's a lot of money for a fucking Elantra.
It's a year 24, though.
Yeah.
Probably why.
Yeah, that's why.
These brand new cars are all like damn near luxury. That's why.
Bro, you can get a fucking Mercedes for that price. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, what's a good high mileage beat them up? Oh, bro, get a 2015 Toyota, 14 Toyota. Class C to pivot into. Yeah, bro. Honestly, bro, like, guys, all the newer cars are going to be way expensive because of, obviously, their higher price. Yeah, bro. Old Toyota, bro. Goes a long way. All right. What's next?
What's up next?
Toyota Camry works, too. Cool. Fellas, Chris is here.
Really informative episode.
Very good episode.
We're going to go live on After Hours here probably within the next 20 to 30 minutes.
So we're going to do this most Mondays and
yes,
Fridays.
Mondays so we'll have a topic, guys. The way it's going to go is we'll have a topic for you guys. Then we'll open up the phone lines, answer questions.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably do this on Fridays as well for you guys as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Fresh and Fit, guys, you guys can see here, man, life-saving information here. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be financial stuff. But for the fun stuff, guys, Kick and Rumble tonight, After Hours.
Let's go.
So we'll see you guys there. We're not going to be on YouTube for that. You guys already know. So come on over to Rumble and Kick. We'll drop the link for the streams there. Kick.com/freshandfit, rumble.com/freshandfit. Those are our 2 URLs. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you guys over there. Peace.
Peace.